I'm Katie Morgan from ARM, and I'm here at MWC 2011. And I'm here with Rob Coombes, the head of Global Alliances from Linaro, and Dave Rusling, the CTO. So can you tell me a little bit more about Linaro?
Sure. So Linaro is a not-for-profit software engineering company that's designed to make it easier and quicker for device manufacturers to get their products to market based on Linux and open source using the latest ARM-based SoCs. So it's a place where we can basically align investment, reduce low-level fragmentation, really find a place where the ARM partners can come together to create leadership in open source.
Think of it as an engineering organization with all the engineers from the different member companies working away on the common problems, working away on the tool chain and on the kernel, on power management, those bits that really pull together a delightful product that works and we can buy.
And what value is Linaro bringing to the ARM community and others in the value chain?
I think it's got value to everybody. For chip manufacturers, it's a place where they can accelerate the time it takes to get the latest optimized open source software on their latest chips. It's a place where we can club together on the non-differentiating pieces and make it work really well. For device manufacturers, it's about being able to pick up the latest ARM SoCs and know that there's great open source software that works on them. There's some standard ways of doing some basic things so that they can just get up and running and they can effectively get up and working with these chips more quickly and get their products out the door. It's got benefits to everybody in the value chain. I think it's quite a significant event.
And for the members, it's also becoming a focal point of their open source engineering. So it's not just the Linaro engineers working, it's all of the different teams within inside the member companies who are now aligning their engineering efforts with Linaro and using Linaro as that sort of stepping off and influential point into open source.
And what ARM cores are you using?
The cores we're concentrating on are the architecture v7 cores, so A9, SMP cores, multi-cores, and obviously enabling things like Thumb2, Neon, and very good SMP operation.
So we're just starting the planning for Cortex A15, which was recently announced. So we tend to be working on the most advanced ARM technology. So leading-edge open source software, leading-edge ARM-based SoCs. We want to be ahead of the curve, really.
And what's the latest news from Linaro?
I think for this cycle, there's a couple of new things. Most of the work we do is basically aligned investment in existing open source projects, but we're also in this cycle working on Linaro evaluation builds, so actually pushing the latest software and tools into the major distributions such as Android and Ubuntu, so effectively they can take quicker use effectively of all this aligned engineering, and also producing a test validation farm. So we've got a measurable handle on software quality. We can see that improving day by day, month by month, and also doing benchmarking, so we can also plot how the performance improvement goes up and up as we increase the amount of optimization.
As well as all of that, we've also extended the scope of engineering, so as well as doing toolchain work, kernel work, power management work, we're also working in multimedia and in graphics, again trying to reduce fragmentations and agree on common frameworks, plug in acceleration and take advantage of the ARM architecture.
It sounds like y'all are doing some really good work to help develop the ecosystem. Thank you very much.
Thank you.